Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the ongoing drought that's going on in Argentina and how it has impacted the agriculture in the area. I'll also be connecting this event to key environmental science issues that we've discussed in this class, like water scarcity, soil moisture, and climate variability. This is a really good example of how environmental changes can directly affect both ecosystems and human systems at the same time. Argentina has been experiencing a severe drought that began in January 2026. Along with the lack of rainfall, there has also been extreme heat and dry conditions, which have made the situation much worse. According to Reuters, this drought has had major impacts on agriculture, especially on crops like soybeans and corn, which are extremely important to Argentina's economy. These crops are a huge part of both their exports and global food supply. While there has been some recent rainfall, it has only provided partial relief and hasn't fully reversed the damage that has already been done. Many farmers are still dealing with long-term effects and uncertainty going forward. To understand why this drought is happening, we need to look at the environmental factors that are behind it. According to the NOAA, there has been reduced precipitation, which has led to prolonged dry conditions. On top of that, higher temperatures and increased evaporation rates, meaning water is leaving the soil faster than it can be replaced. According to the USDA, this leads to soil moisture depletion, which is a major issue for agriculture because crops rely on that moisture to survive. Climate variability also plays a major role here, and according to Dialogue Earth, these changing weather patterns can increase the frequency and severity of drought over time. So this isn't just a one-time event, but part of a much larger pattern and problem that is occurring in Argentina. This connects directly to climate variability, which we covered in class. According to Dialogue Earth, Argentina has experienced repeated drought conditions over time, showing that extreme weather events like droughts are becoming more common. This is important because it shows that these events are not random, but are influenced by a larger climate system. As patterns continue to shift, the risk of prolonged droughts like this one may continue to increase, which can have long-term consequences for agriculture and food production. This drought is also a clear example of water scarcity going on in Argentina. According to the NOAA, droughts occur when there's reduced precipitation and it leads to a less overall water availability for the country. This impacts both the surface water, such as rivers and lakes, and also the soil moisture, which is obviously critical for plant growth. When you look at the water cycle, everything is connected. So when the precipitation drops, it affects the entire system. Because agriculture depends so heavily on this water, this lack of water has a direct impact on the crop production. According to Reuters, these water shortages have made it much harder for farmers to maintain healthy crops and consistent yields, leading to many problems. This event also connects strongly to the soil and agriculture. According to USDA, crops growth is heavily dependent on soil moisture, as I mentioned earlier, and when these drought conditions occur, the soil moisture levels drop significantly. This causes crops to experience stress, which reduces their ability to grow properly. According to Argus Media, uneven rainfall across regions can lead to variable crop yields, meaning some areas are impacted more than others. Some regions may recover slightly, while others continue to struggle. Overall, this results in a steady decline in agriculture productivity and makes farming much more unpredictable. To conclude, the drought in Argentina shows how environmental conditions can have major impacts on agriculture, food supply, and the economy. According to the Argus Media and Reuters, reduced crop yields are already impacting farmers and the broader agricultural systems. This can also affect global markets since Argentina is a major exporter. This event is also linked to broader climate patterns, and these types of droughts may become more frequent over time. Overall, this highlights the importance of sustainable water management and agricultural practices to reduce the risk or reduce the impact of future droughts and better adapt to changing environmental conditions. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.